and welcome to HirePresence. I'm your host, Patrick Dewar. We have a great show for you today. Today I've got a guest that's going to teach you tips and techniques on self-promotion. Why would I say that? Well, this show, HirePresence, is all about getting you the job of your dream. If you're unemployed or looking for your next dream job, then you want to pay attention to everything we're going to be teaching today. Because my guest is the networking queen. She's the most connected person I know on Facebook or anywhere else because she is the fastest to help people get from one connection to another. My guest today is Danae Vaughn. Danae is the networking queen. You can find her at thenetworkingqueen.net. And with that, I'll go right into, thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, thank you, Pat. I'm so excited to be here and just honored that you would select me to share with your guests and those who are avid and committed viewers to HirePresence.
I'm really excited about it too, Danae. One of the things that I want to get right into is, why would I want to bring you on the show? Because you have developed techniques and tools that can help others find their dream job. And it really comes in from the aspect of self-promotion. And you're the best that I know. So with that, let's get a little bit into your story, how you started, and then we'll get into tips and techniques.
Awesome. Well, as you know, way back in 2008, as I was venturing into the wonderful world of networking in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex and going from networking event to networking event, people began to say, man, you're the queen of networking. You just know everybody. I do recall, I think there were a few times that you said that to me. Well, as you know, that domain wasn't available. That's exactly where my mind went to, was the whole branding, and if this is being said to me and it sticks, then I need to do something with it. Someone already had that domain, but the networkingqueen.net was available. And now I've come to acquire the networkingqueen.com. Therefore, my brand evolved. And as they say, if the shoe fits, wear it. Well, networking is something I've always done, being a military brat, moving around my entire life, always making new friends, connecting with new people. I had to do something. I just didn't know it was called networking. And now here I am, the networking queen.
Now, some of the keys to you developing that mindset of networking, when you meet people, what are you thinking? What are you doing to stage yourself as a valuable asset to them?
When I sit down with someone, one of the first things that comes to my mind is, okay, I need to know who you are and what you do so I can start figuring out who to link you to. So in any conversation that I have, whether it's face-to-face, we're sitting down for lunch or coffee at a networking event, or maybe it's that we've connected online. As I learn more about you, don't just come at me and say, you need to buy my product, or you need to take part in this. Let me learn who you are. Let me find out more about you. What are you passionate about? What do you like? What are your joys in life? What are you focused on? And then doing that, understanding that, I can begin to formulate in my mind great connections and say, well, there's people I need to introduce you to.
Now, in the job searcher market, and when you're looking for a new job or you're trying to get your next job, how can someone use that technique to get themselves in front of the right person to get hired?
A lot of the times we do not think of people we know, like our next door neighbor, that might be able to get us a job. You think of someone at work, someone else that you've met through your circle of influence in the career realm, or maybe even family. But every single person we come in contact with, if you're a job seeker, they all have a network. It's said that your circle is 250 or more people within that circle of influence. Well, if that's the case and you're looking for a job, as you're meeting people, you need to be telling them what you're doing, what you're passionate about, who you're looking to meet, and to be able to say, who do you know that hires, for instance, IT specialist, someone who knows Visual Basic, or someone who's great at iframes, because I'm trying to find a job. Their mind will start processing and thinking, and they may not have an answer right then, but if someone doesn't know what you do, how can you ever expect them to say, I know someone you need to meet?
So what are some of the other keys that you use to develop that networking mind?
Really, for me, since I grew up with that and learning that the term was networking, what I train and teach and coach others to do is to start thinking about others first and not yourself all the time. There is a time and a place for that me time, and we do need to devote time to ourselves. We need to be balanced, if you will, whatever that means for you, because it's different for everyone, spiritually, physically, emotionally, but also professionally, and with our family and with our relationships. So if you're looking at networking, it encompasses all those different areas. So who do I know maybe at my church? Because if I'm helping others get what they want, as you know, the saying says help others get what they want, then you will eventually also get what you want. You know, the desires of your heart, they will be provided for.
That's a real key too, is really finding out what you're passionate about and then beginning to hone into that so that you niche yourself into an area that you'll love.
Yes.
And with that in mind, it makes all the difference. What were some of the things that you found in this next 30 seconds or so? What are some of the things that you found that you were passionate about and that you would tell somebody that's looking for a job to begin to incorporate?
Some of the things I'm passionate about is helping others and serving. And if your heart is to serve other people, to be a helper, if you know that that's your gift, then it becomes apparent in just the things that you do. So what are things that you do that energize you? They don't drain you, but they uplift you, and you could do it day in and day out. If that's already incorporated into your job, then you're where God intends for you to be. But if it doesn't, then maybe He's telling you it's time to look elsewhere.
That's excellent. Well, with that, we've got our break coming up here, and my guest today, Danae Vaughn, the networking queen, and she is the solution for you finding your dream job. We'll be right back.
The Weight Loss Surgery Channel is the world's first online television network devoted exclusively to the weight loss surgery community. Find the information, support, and guidance that can keep you on the road to success. The Weight Loss Surgery Channel, here for you on the web 24 hours a day, every day. Visit us at weightlosssurgerychannel.com.